All right, Jay, we're going to get started with Kellen Olson.
Hey, Jay, just how does it feel being back around the team?
I mean, it feels great. I haven't saw individual people in like 7-8 days, so that felt weird. But I'm back, and it feels great to be around the guys and smile and joke.
So you guys have the type of team, Jay, where if you guys are out, you're on the bench consistently talking to guys, going through what you see on the floor. So how weird was it to just watch a game from home alone like that?
Yeah, that's in my 10-year career. That's like I was talking to my guys. Like that felt weird. Like I never have really done that for an extensive period of time, like 3-4 games. So it felt a little off. It felt a little weird. Then I got a phone call or text from Monty during the game that it felt even more weirder. So just I guess getting back to the swing of things is just I'm glad to be out of quarantine. Obviously that was driving me crazy just watching the game, but I'm glad the guys was able to finish the trip the right way.
If you don't mind me asking, how were your symptoms? Monty said it knocked him on his butt for a couple of days.
Same, just some good days, some bad days, but obviously it kills your energy level. I think that's the main thing I've taken from it. I'm just trying to get my juice back, trying to get my energy back to where it needs to be.
Next up is going to be Dwayne Rankin.
Thank you. First, Jay, welcome back. And secondly, just how's your body feeling right now?
I did a hard workout this morning around 8 o'clock, 8:30, and I feel completely fatigued. I feel tired right now. So I'm trying to get my juice back to where I can have a workout and sustain my energy. But right now I'm just trying to work my way back to feeling the same way that I did before the virus. But I feel like I'm working my way back slowly, but I do feel a little fatigued right now after workout.
Just wanted just to follow that up, obviously you just touched on watching games and things of that sort, but at what point through this where you were like, the process of getting back, it's like you got to have these tests and then you got a CT count and all this other kind of stuff. At what point were you like, gosh, this is beyond what I thought this would be if I was in this situation?
Well, I just try to take it one day at a time. When early in my quarantine days, I was trying to look forward to the days where I was going to test negative, but I just started to just try to make the days count. So I was trying to do little stuff in my backyard to keep my body where it needs to be, but I just started to try to take it one day at a time. When I started to look forward to days where I'm trying to test negative and stuff like that, it just got to be too much on me mentally. So I started to be draining mentally. So I just tried to take it one day at a time. I think our guys and my coaching staff did a great job of just keeping me level-headed, keeping me engaged with the team, and I appreciate them for that. So I just think, to me, my message to my teammates, if they ever have to quarantine, is just try to take it one day at a time. Don't look too far ahead, and just try to take it, get your body and mind where it needs to be one day at a time.
Quick follow, one last thing for me. I found it interesting just looking at the guys that were out and then the guys that were added, seeing Biyombo do what he did when he gets on, or are you like, wow, this organization is crazy that we have no Ayton, no Crowder, no McGee, no Nader, shamming it out, painting it out, and the team is adding bodies that are coming in and contributing like a Biyombo, and then the other guys are filling in their spots as well, making this continue when it could have easily gone quickly south when you think of the guys that were out.
I think that speaks volumes of our coaching staff and Coach Monty putting in a system that allows players to flourish in it. I've been in different situations where it's not the case. So you got to tip your hat to the coaching staff. And from there, you got players who, Chris and Book, who are able to just simplify the game for you, especially a guy like Biyombo. They've simplified the game for him to do one or two things on the offensive end, and just it helps the whole offense continue to circulate in the right direction. So it's a kudos to our coaching staff for implementing a system. But our players do a good job of just communicating to one another, letting those guys, the new guys, know exactly what's needed of them, and it's just up to them to get it done. But Biyombo is a pro; he's a true professional. It's no coincidence he came in and had an uplift and had a big impact on our team. So it just speaks kudos to him as a player too, him and his professionalism as a basketball player. So there's no coincidence. I wasn't too surprised because I know what Biombo brings to the table, but at the same time, it's great to see it all develop and come to the head, and then us not to get too far in the standings and not lose games with guys out. So I was pleased with that moving forward.
We'll go to Gerald Bourguet and then Kellen Olson.
Hey, Jay, you've been very complimentary of the work ethic that Jalen Smith has and how hard he's been working behind the scenes. Just how gratifying is it to see him take advantage of this opportunity and kind of thrive in it as a starting center?
Yeah, I mean, I talk to him after every game. It just had me very proud. Had me with a smile on my face because I know he's getting comfortable. I know he's starting to see what he can do on the NBA basketball court, and it's just great to be a part of it. It all come true. So he's put a lot of work into it, and as his big brother, as his teammate, I'm just very happy for him and proud of him. For him to get the time and him make the opportunity count. So it just speaks volumes of his work and what he's put into it behind the scenes.
Was there anything that kind of stood out to you as far as watching him play in terms of what he was doing out there that was helping him be so effective?
I mean, I just sensed that he was getting comfortable. I just saw him open his mouth, talking, communicating to guys. He wasn't doing that at first. And I was trying to tell him, you have to communicate, you have to talk to your teammates, especially when you're playing a five, you got to communicate. And I just gradually saw him continue to just get comfortable. And by the Charlotte game, by the New Orleans game, it was all he had felt exactly. He knew exactly what he needed to do to help our team win, and he did what he had to do. So it's just great to see it all come to play for him and come to play in a positive way and let his work pay off.
Final one is Kellen Olson.
Hey, Jay, to go back to watching the games at home, was there anything at least you were able to take away from that kind of unique perspective you never get on a game before, of being able to watch it from that way?
I guess hearing the announcers, hearing everything, hearing all that stuff. I mean, it's just different for me, you know. I'm always a guy on the court. I'm always a guy who's been blessed to be able to just play and be available. So it just felt a little weird for me, just being able to just hear the announcers, hearing their side of it, and going from there.
Thanks, Jay. Good to have you back and healthy.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jay.